I got it.
Whose idea was this?
It was your idea.
I didn't have a choice. There's no choices anymore.
Busy man.
Welcome to Forever Talking, where we talk nothing forever. My name is Ian Moore with my commentating partner and co-host Nicholas. And
That
on
was
today's just suck a dick.
I can't do better, but that was dry.
Just suck a dick. It's 9 in the morning.
That's not that early.
Whether you are, I don't care what people believe in, whether you're an atheist or a Christian or a Catholic or a Buddhist or a Muslim or a whatever. God's only mistake was letting me wake up at 9 a.m.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that is fucking crazy.
Did you go back to sleep? Oh, you just spent over.
Yeah. There's my carpet's disgusting.
Well, I don't know if you can see it, but every time you move, the freaking light just shines through on your window.
Jesus.
Yeah, I need you to scoot over a little more. There you go.
Wanna know why it's shining through the window?
Because it's in the morning.
Because it's 9 in the fucking morning.
There we go.
This is the only time, Dick, that we've ever filmed a podcast the same day that it's coming out.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because I'm fucking busy. I have so much shit going on. I don't have time to unstick my nuts from my leg, much less film a fucking podcast. Monday, I don't remember what I did. I was working. I had to go to the zoo. I walked around the zoo for 3 hours. My nuts were chafing.
Oh God, that shit sucks.
You ever chafed your nuts?
Yeah, I did it like 2 months ago. That shit sucks.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Especially going to the zoo would suck because you'd sweat. Oh.
Yeah, and I'm a big guy. Big guy means big thighs. Big thighs rubbed together means big chafe. These nuts were chafing, Nick. And I got home from the zoo. I applied my Vaseline. That shit did not work at all.
It goes away in like 3 days, though, right?
Mine usually goes away the day after.
Okay, yeah.
You apply some Vaseline. You just let it dry. But I couldn't do that. I had to go to work and then I had to go to rehearsal. Because I got the fucking show on Saturday. So then I was running around at rehearsal, going back and forth, rubbing my chafed nuts together.
Hey, did you ever get cordless microphone?
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, that's running.
I was gonna say if we ever did our WWE skit, that's what we need is the cordless ones.
What? And today, we're filming early in the morning because I have to go to work in a couple hours.
9.
What?
I was just letting them know how early. I was saying 9.
It's 9. That's early. It's ridiculously. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. It's fucking stupid.
What time do you normally wake up at?
What time? Whatever time I could stay. It depends what I'm doing that day.
Like if you were doing nothing, what would you wake up at?
I'd wake up at 11, and then I would say no.
And go to sleep till like 3.
And I go to sleep till 1.
Oh, so
That's if I have absolutely nothing to do that day. Because I can go work out, and I can go dick around for the back half of the day.
Yeah.
Ian needs his beauty sleep. Ian likes to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, dummy. So I'm hoping that we can wrap this podcast up.
All right, let's get going. Let's go. Let's speed it. Let's
So
go.
we can go back to
First topic. What is it?
hey.
No one cares about your sleep anymore. First topic.
It's my
What?
alarm in case I didn't wake up on time.
I was like fully prepared to go on at like 1.
Anyway, on today's episode, we're gonna be talking about the Kingpyn boxing tournament. We're gonna be talking about Misfits, and that's it. That's all.
Let's get it.
I got nothing else to talk about. And we're only going to be talking about the semifinals for the Misfits tournament. As much as I would have talked about that Helmsley chick popping a titty out in the middle of the show, they just removed her from the next card, by the way.
We're doing it.
They're doing the finals, but they removed her from the fucking card.
Wait, is it because she did that?
Yeah. I'm guessing DAZN was not too happy with that.
I don't know why they would care that much.
Because if you first of all, women's sports are incredibly hard to come by in this day and age. And women's fighting is something that people have been trying to build forever. And like for the last couple of years, we finally got some legitimacy in women's boxing and women's mixed martial arts and whatnot. And like women's sports are hard to come by in the terms of like
Viewers.
Viewers
Let's be real honest.
and like this is the like for the last I don't know how many years, like people have actually were like they're trying to build it up. Before that, it wasn't something that people were trying to build up.
Wait. Speaking of that, we got the Women's World Cup. I know, but just who do you think's gonna win?
The United States.
I'm gonna root for everyone but the USA.
Fair enough. I like the commitment.
I got a good chance. I got a 31 out of 32% chance. I don't know what that is.
To my knowledge, every women's soccer team is dog shit except the USA. So that's my understanding of it. I don't know. I don't watch the Women's World Cup, but if I did, that's my understanding.
All right.
I would. Oh yeah. So DAZN wasn't very happy because they're trying to build legitimacy to women's fighting, and then at the end of someone's fight on their network, they pop a titty. 2 titties.
They didn't just do it. They didn't just flash like real quick. She did it for like a full 3 seconds.
I think it was probably longer than that. She jumped up and down too. Let everyone know. Let everyone know how firm they were. Yeah. So also there's also the problem when DAZN marks something as PG-13. Dude, I gotta vacuum out my floor. Or whatever the fuck they market it as. And then somebody pops a titty, that product is no longer PG.
To be fair though, I feel like if that happened more after the girls' boxing matches, the viewerships would go up.
Probably so.
I'm just saying, I don't think it's that big of a negative.
You and I can certainly say that we're not complaining.
Yeah.
About that. Now, if you're trying to, build legitimacy and not embarrass everybody in the scene, different story. But as a viewer at home watching Wade, would just be so fucking shocked by the fact that she popped out both her boobies.
What do you do? Then he just like turn around like, oh fuck.
He just fucking turned around and then like they zoomed out and you could see him leaning on the ropes like this.
I ain't getting caught.
Just shocked.
Is he? Do you know? Does he have a girlfriend or anything?
He
Or
did at one point. He did at one point. I don't know about it anymore.
I was gonna say he didn't want to get caught if he did.
Yeah, you don't want to be in 4K. Anyways, I was just fucking running. Nick, this sucks.
How's your nose running?
Allergies.
That's still a thing. Like I thought that like ends at like June.
Apparently not. That I have COVID.
Oh, I'm coming over then.
Excuse me. I have a napkin right here.
At least you didn't use a handkerchief.
What if I just pulled out a handkerchief of my like Willy Wonka?
Are terrible. Imagine like putting that what you just used and putting that in your pocket and then using it later in the day.
It dries up.
No wonder people died at 40 back then.
You think that's why?
There's so many unhealthy stuff they did back then.
The human lifespan has increased because we stopped using handkerchiefs.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, hey, that's a bold science take.
I can take anyone on that.
Anyway, moving on to the semifinals of the Kingpyn tournament, you had Julie Polka versus, I believe her name is Julie. I think it's God,
The Brazilian chick?
yeah, Brazilian girl. It's Julie Polka, I believe.
Yeah, I don't remember her name that much.
I'm doing it. Fucking hold on. Never mind. What's that?
Must be someone your end. Everything's okay over here.
Hey, can you tell your mom to knock that shit off?
She ain't home. That's why I can be here right now.
Who was that?
That was me.
I don't believe you. You're lying to me.
How about you pull up the girl's name, the Brazilian chick's name?
I'm literally trying to, and Instagram is not loading.
All right, well, you had it close enough. I know her first name's Julian or Julia, whatever.
Oh, hold on, I got it. All right. Yeah. So her name Julie Polka versus Elle Brook. Dog fight. Elle Brook couldn't get inside.
Yeah, but the height was too big.
Yeah, you could tell she was getting better, like she's becoming a better fighter.
Yeah.
But she doesn't measure distance too well, and her form of defense was like keeping that jab hand, that lead hand out there. Almost like if a toddler was trying to hit you with an aluminum baseball bat and you put like your hand on their head so they can't reach you. That's what her plan was, except Julie Polka is like a lot bigger.
Yeah. I feel like it's almost better for smaller people to not like reach their jab hand out.
Well, it makes
if you're quick.
Yeah, if you're fast. Her issue is, and if she has better head movement, her defense isn't great.
It was even better though, like you said, during the fight, where she actually had to start using it.
Yeah, she found some success, but Julie just got better after the last fight, and
She's just bigger.
that and like I think every person Elle Brook has fought, they've been bigger than her, or at least taller than her.
But not skill.
I know Faith was taller than her. I would like to see Elle Brooke go back in the lab. If she's gonna go back, if she's gonna come back and just work on combination punching, but not like flurry.
and like putting your head right where they can
Yeah,
hit it.
yeah, dog fighting, messy combination punching, like double jab, straight right, uppercut from the lead, and then come over the top. Jab combination punching. We'll see. Something a lot of the girls need to work on. Some of them got it figured out more than others as far as stance and positioning and understanding of the sport. Um, and I think as they continue to keep fighting, there will be a increasing skill. I mean, you could see in L's footwork that there's it was better than it was last time. And it continues to get better. So, I had Elbrook winning the tournament. But I don't I changed my mind whenever I saw how big Barbie actually was. And that's gonna be an issue for anybody. So
He's like
yeah.
6 feet, right?
Yeah. Um
Huge.
so shouts out to Julie Polka. I'm sure Kingpyn are over the moon that she's in the finals because of the Brazilian heritage. Because their other cash cow got mollywopped, but
We'll get to that.
we'll get to that. So yeah, it's cool having Brazilian in the finals. I bet they're over the moon about it, and even so, she may main event. That would not shock me if they did that.
Oh yeah. I was thinking, wait a second, that sounds dumb, but
No,
no,
the
yeah.
the finals tournament. That would
Yeah.
not shock me if they did that. And I wouldn't mind it either. It'd be the first women's influencer fight to main event a pay-per-view or a card.
Yeah. Well, you can't have like the main event of the other one, just have no fans.
True. This is facts. Um, Next was Barbie versus Emily Brooke. Um, yeah. Emily Brooke is not tall enough.
That was even worse.
And Barbie was fucking huge. Emily did better than I thought she was going to. She landed shots. She got inside. But Barbie is just giant. Now she doesn't use her length as efficiently as she should.
You can get better though. That's only like her second fight, probably, right?
Second or third, yeah. But well, Barbie's young and is powerful and is strong and yeah, I mean that's a giant hill to climb over. I mean whenever they were doing the face off, Emily's face was in her tits. So yeah, in her chest and might have been lower, like it might have been like the abdomen area. So
Little liver shot.
yeah, that's what people were talking about on Twitter is that whenever their face off, people were like, why is Emily like so close in her area?
Back.
Because there's no choice.
Yeah.
Literally, it's just to look up like that to see her. It's crazy. But as far as that's our finals. This is Julie Polka versus Barbie, and I believe that Julie Polka is the second tallest or biggest girl on this card.
So size matters.
Fighting the biggest girl on the. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But, that's pretty cool. Julie Polka versus Barbie. That's a good finals. As far as the losers bracket on the finals card, I don't know if Emily and Elbrook are going to be fighting. But I heard that they are. I heard that they said that they are. So, that's pretty nifty. That's how you build a card, I guess.
How real or how hard do you think they'll go at each other?
I could imagine them going full force.
That'd just be weird.
I don't know how they're not going to knock each other out.
Yeah.
So they're going to be okay. It's going to be a hard glorified spar.
Yeah, but like yeah. It's gonna be a lot of blood.
It'll be all right. It'll be okay. This is a bonding experience.
Mm-hmm.
When I looked up Emily Brooke, to my knowledge, they pose naked together for OnlyFans sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah.
kind of weird.
I don't know if they were naked, but they were together. Not
I know what you mean. They were
not
side by
not
side.
yeah, not together, but they were together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if they were, I'm gonna stop talking here. I'm just gonna get myself in trouble. Um, oh fuck. Next semifinal, moving on to the men's, it was Gibb versus Jarvis, and Gibb just completely outclassed Jarvis.
Fuck.
And I think he 5-0'd him.
Oh yeah, easily. Besides for like the first 30 seconds of that fight,
Yeah,
Gibb was awesome.
he was.
He finally fought his size.
It was just an evolution of a fighter. Him getting better and better and better, and he's not so Gibb added power to his punching, but it's not knockout power, you know. Um,
Technique
Austin
wise, though.
Austin's the exception. It depends. If Gibb lands like clean on chin, you know, he could put somebody down maybe. Um, and he can kind of muscle somebody up. I mean, his back is fucking chiseled like a Greek god. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, Gibb has a pristine understanding of distance, getting within the pocket and getting out of the pocket as safe as humanly possible. And it's was a masterclass to see. He doesn't Jarvis didn't really put it on him.
You,
Um,
you can
and
hit him.
and every attempt that he did, Gibb shut it down by using great head movement or popping that jab and just ending the whole combination. But a lot of it was Gibb maneuvering his way on the inside, landing a 3-4 punch combination, and then getting out of the way as soon as Jarvis would take a turn to counter. Gibb would slip under, slip back, pop his jab out, keep the jab out there, repeat for 5 rounds. So
5-0 him.
yeah, so Gibb has implemented. So Gibb's strengths were always his gas tank and his ability to just keep throwing combination punching. That was something that he really put together in the Taylor Holder fight. And now he is implementing head movement and a better understanding of distance and defense, and he's just getting better as a fighter. Um, and what we wanted to see happen was Gibb in the finals, and that's what we got. Um, I don't think that Jarvis is a bad fighter by any means. I just think that Gibb is good.
It's a statement win by Gibbs. Show that he's a top level boxer now in the
Yeah.
crossover.
And like to do that against someone who's been training consistently with great coaches and Jarvis, you know, like Wade was said he was worried about Gibb because Wade said he was worried about Gibb because he's seen Jarvis work out and he saw Jarvis's spars and what he's capable of, and Gibb just shut it down. And I'm dying here. It's the end. I mean, it's the end of me. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's in my right nostril, dude.
That sucks.
Name vacuum this carpet. It's fucking gross.
Do it right now.
On today's episode of Forever Talking, we're gonna be doing a little spring cleaning. So Gibb is clear. Gibb is in the finals, which is that's the optimal thing that Kingpyn wanted. Now, and it's what we wanted. Now, what Kingpyn didn't want is what happened in the main event. So last time when Gibb fought Austin in the finals of the tournament, it was very clear that the majority of the audience were going to be Brazilian. We found that out pretty quickly when there wasn't nearly enough audience in the finals for the tournament. So they decided to let Whindersson and Kenny go on last, which makes a lot of sense. Whindersson's a superstar. Kenny's a superstar in this crossover scene.
Mm-hmm.
I picked Whindersson to win. You picked Kenny to win. King Kenny demolished Whindersson Nunes
He bullied him.
in the greatest crossover, like the greatest performance that anyone has put on in this crossover scene.
It was actually embarrassing for Nunes.
It was
Got fucked.
It was crazy. I was hoping that Whindersson Nunes would just take a risk, get inside by any means necessary, but he never attempted to. And when he did, he got caught with a stray.
Hey, did you see the left hook was nasty that he landed? That knocked him down.
Yeah. King Kenny's confidence is through the roof.
Yeah.
He has incredibly long arms that he knows how to put to use now. And instead of being a jab defensive fighter, he is now a jab offensive fighter. And he has implemented head movement. And just from the word go, Kenny was comfortable and was not scared in any
No,
way.
he was emoting on him.
And he was beating the fuck out and silenced the Brazilian crowd. If the Brazilian crowd were super loud while Whindersson was going to the ring, they were silent by the end of the night.
He didn't just beat him though. Like when he would get inside, he would like literally just use his elbow and push him away. Like he bullied him.
Embarrassed him. So Kenny fucking up Kingpyn's biggest cash cow is not something I'm sure that they were very excited about. Whindersson is going to be fighting in the finals, apparently. He's going to be fighting Jarvis, I guess.
That's a good fight.
Yeah, that's a good fight. So, and your finals for the men's is King Kenny versus Gibb, which from a crossover scene,
That's what you.
that's what you wanted for a business aspect for DAZN and for Kingpyn. That's not exactly what you were hoping for. So that's why I think they'll probably let Julie Polka go on last.
Just because Brazil's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and tried like you could build it around Gibb versus Kenny. Like a lot of this card was built around Gibb versus Jarvis.
Yeah.
But and then you had the finals. You can build this around Kenny versus Gibb, as much as you want, and let Julie go on last. That's fine, and you're making history at the same time. So, so the finals card is going to look like Emily versus Elle Brooke in a losers bracket.
Losers.
Yeah, losers. Whindersson Nunes versus Jarvis. Julie Polka versus Barbie. King Kenny versus Anisan Gibb. It's a good card.
Yeah.
And as far as what the finals look like, and those predictions, we're gonna talk about that whenever we have a date and a time and the weekend before. But besides that, we're just gonna move straight on to the fucking misfit shit. Cool?
Cool.
Cool.
Boy.
Would you just call me?
What you are, a boy.
I will fuck you like a pig.
That's I'm not gonna say it. You know what that is.
Bestiality.
Yes. I don't even know what that word is.
It means when you fuck an animal. I'm not going to be talking about the Happy Punch undercard. I don't care. you and I are probably gonna have to watch this card on Sunday because Saturday's the show. So
Are you gonna be tired Sunday? I
yeah,
guess.
I'm gonna be fucking exhausted.
I feel like you won't go to sleep till like 6 a.m.
Yeah, and I have to go to work.
If you fall asleep.
I have to go to work the day after.
All right, so it's a big heavy.
Yeah. But it's only for a couple hours, so I'll be all right.
Yeah, that time it only went because we fast forward. It was only like an hour and a half.
Yeah. So we got um we got Brandon Herrera versus Action Man, Alan Belcher versus Hasim Rockman Jr., Anthony Taylor versus Paul Bamba, Dean the Great and a mystery partner versus YPG. I believe YPG is
Young Paul George. Oh, sorry. Not basketball. Sorry. Not basketball related. My bad.
was pretty sure it was Kimbo Slice Jr., but I don't know anymore. Survivor tag. Nick Elmayo versus Swarms versus B Dave versus Ryan Johnston, and Ryan Johnston's in here because Pineda couldn't be.
Oh, you're gonna have to go over those rules again. I don't fully remember, but when we get to that fight,
I will. Brandon Herrera versus Action Man. I don't fucking know.
I'm not gonna make predictions anymore on people I don't know.
Exactly. These two look like big boys though, looking at their pictures.
What do you think they're pushing? 250?
Yeah.
All right, heavyweights.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a heavyweighter. But whatever. Next fight's gonna be Alan Belcher versus Hasim Rockman Jr.
Is that who Jake Paul was gonna fight?
That's who Jake Paul was gonna fight, yes.
Oh,
Alan Belcher is a bare knuckle boxer.
damn. That's
Jesus.
strong. Yeah, but Hasim Rockman Jr. is also huge.
True that. And he's a boxer. So Hasim Rockman Jr. hasn't fought since Misfits 2 or 3.
That when he fought Will Hardy.
It's when he fought Greg Hardy, who was 100 pounds heavier than him. Hasim Rockman Jr. has to win this fight. Has to. And he can. He just has to implement his boxing. You know, and he'll be okay. Originally Hasim was supposed to be fighting Vitor Belfort on his last fight, and that's Vitor got COVID and they replaced him with Greg Hardy. So moving on from an MMA fighter to 100-pound fucking
He was in the MMA.
hoss. Huh?
Well, Greg Hardy was in the MMA.
Yeah, but he's also 100 pounds heavier.
Yeah, but like he's still fun MMA fighter, but
I get
100 pounds heavier.
I'm gonna take Hasim Rockman Jr.
Yeah, I mean I don't know the other guys, so
Sure. Whatever, man. Cool. Fine. Fuck.
fine. I'll take the other guy.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you.
My guy's winning.
I rolled out of bed for this. Now
Mhm.
you're gonna disrespect me.
Yes.
Dick. Anthony Taylor versus Paul Bamba. Anthony Taylor coming off of the ass whipping that he gave his Salt Poppy. And Paul Bamba coming off the ass whipping that he received. Paul Bamba is a boxer who is supposed to be fighting Tommy Fury in Saudi on the Deji versus Floyd Mayweather card, and Tommy Fury was being a weight bully and wanted to get the weights changed like last minute or some shit. So Paul Bamba dropped out, and Fury had his glorified spar on a pay-per-view.
Oh, was that the worst? Is that when Jake Paul was announcing?
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
dogging him on commentary.
well, he deserved it.
True. Tommy Fury's a joke. Anthony obviously beating Saul Poppy is big. Anthony's just a scrappy little fucker. Who will fight anybody at any time, all the time. So cool. And Paul Bamba is a boxer.
How big is Paul Bamba? Do you know?
He's decent size. I think he's probably 6 foot.
Anthony Taylor is small.
Yeah, but if you know how to use it, it doesn't really matter that much. Well, it matters, but
It matters.
um, Paul Bamba, from my understanding, got an ass kicking in New Orleans a few months ago. And it's yet to be seen if he's actually a boxer or if he's just a journeyman fighter. I'm gonna take Anthony Taylor just because I know him.
I'll take Paul Bamba.
Is that just because I chose Anthony Taylor?
Right on.
I fuck whatever. Dude. I mean, go fuck yourself.
All right.
You hurt my feelings.
I don't know if you're like me. I'm going through spurts here where I'm like tired, but then not tired, and
I
tired.
am so fucking tired.
You'll be talking. I'm like a little tired.
Yeah. Next is going to be Dean the Great and a mystery partner versus YPG. So this was originally Kimbo Slice Jr. and somebody else. Oh yeah, they got taken off the show because of I think visa issues or something, which they shouldn't have been fighting Dean anyway. Because they were like 30 pounds heavier. So whatever. Dean the Great and a mystery partner versus Yun versus UD Gang TV and A Pop, who I believe have both fought on Misfits in the past. I just can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen so many of these fights. Dean the Great's obviously one of the champions in Misfits. And a mystery partner for him is a super big deal. Him fighting in this tag division is a super big deal to begin with. It's cool. So, and we like watching it. It's entertaining. Even we don't know all the fighters. It's still entertaining. Now I'm gonna pick Dean because I'm by himself. I'm pretty sure he just outclasses Yuta Gang and A Pop or Pap or whatever his name is.
Yeah,
But the mystery partner is what's intriguing because you have to get somebody that people will know.
Charlie.
That would be cool. I think it's gonna be Wild Sharks. His biggest like Dean the Great's biggest fucking enemy.
Oh, they put him on the same team.
And you put him on the same team, some WWE shit.
I mean, WWE used to do that all the time.
Yeah. I think that'd be clever. I think that'd be really funny. And they have to work together before they have like fight each other.
Do you think do you think that he knows who his partner is right now, or is it like random on the spot?
He says he has no idea. I
But
don't
do you
know.
believe him?
I can believe him. Yeah. I could believe Mans Taylor not telling him. Which, by the way, Mans Taylor's a fucking idiot.
That's KSI's manager, right?
Yeah. He did an interview where he was like, we don't want to bring Wade back, so we're going to go in a different direction. You don't want to bring Wade back because you're petty. Well, I mean, what the fuck? I mean, he's the voice of the scene.
He really is. He's the Joe Rogan.
He's literally the Joe Rogan of this scene. So fucking annoying. Petty motherfucker. He also said that he doesn't want to have any fights on Misfits be more than 4 rounds because he want all the action jam-packed in 4 rounds. I get that, but main events should be 6 rounds.
At least 6 rounds.
Yeah,
like
KSI should be fighting on 8 rounders.
Yeah,
to 10 rounders, and the main events of typical normal Misfits events should be 6 rounds.
Yeah.
Everything else could be 4.
I don't like how the UFC does it, where they do like 3 rounds and then the main event's 5.
Let's use our head a little bit here. Fuck you. Anyway, excuse me. I'm dying. This is the end of me.
When you lean back like that, I kind of just want to come to your house and just like throat chop you. Gotta like lean your head back.
Just come across the hall.
Hey, hold up. Let's pause the video for like 40 minutes.
So you could get here.
Yeah. We'll pause it another like.
Yeah. All right. I like it.
All right,
I don't have. Yeah, we're back. Finally the main event, which is the first Survivor tag match in Misfits history, as well as I want to go back to that. As well as the whole thing that this card has been built around is the Survivor tag match between Nick LMAO, Swarms, B Dave, and Ryan Johnston. Now Ryan Johnston, I don't know a lot about him. He's kind of, whenever you're like naming all four fighters in this thing, he's kind of the outlier.
one odd one.
Yeah, he's the odd one out because it would have been Nick Elmo versus Swarms versus B Dave versus Pineda. And that's sick. Yeah, not that Ryan Johnson's like I don't know anything about him. And not like disrespect to him, but like, they wanted Pineda in this thing, and it's clear to see why. Nick Elmo
fighters.
Yeah, he's a homegrown Misfits fighter that everybody loves. So for the meme mostly, but
coming out that Undertaker theme song.
Yeah, it's class. It's good shit. Nick Elmao obviously coming off his loss to Jay
His
Swingler.
win.
Yeah, people say it was a win. Dude can fight. He's got that dog in him. Swarms, who obviously is coming off his loss to Deji, where he was kind of outclassed by Deji, but Swarms didn't look terrible. B Dave, who's Pineda's best bud and tag partner, who's just a fucking scrapper. Little fucking angry guy. And Ryan Johnson, who I don't know anything about.
He's got a basic name.
Yep. So whenever you're looking at this, the most talented fighter on here is probably Nick Elmao.
Or Swarms.
Or maybe Swarms. B Dave is just gonna run in gun ho and just fight, which is effective. That could be effective against like Swarms. Ryan Johnson's probably the bigger guy. I don't know. So as far as how the rules work for this, you can tell that they want to do a fatal four-way. But they can't. But the commission's like, yeah, you're out of your mind. So basically what a Survivor tag is that there's two people in the ring at all times. And then the other two are in the corners. If you want to tag out, you can tag out. But once you tag out, you can't come back into the fight. You can tag whoever you want at any time. I think each round is 3 minutes or something like that, maybe 2 minutes. You can tag whoever you want. In between rounds, every fighter gets a break, I think. And then in between rounds, the people who are on the sidelines come back in for the next round.
So, like, how many rounds is this fight?
Yeah, that's 4.
They're literally sitting out half the fight.
Exactly.
It
should be 6 at least, or they should
this
go.
This could be 10 or 8.
Yeah, or they should go until nobody. So the point of it is it's called Survivor Tag because it's last man standing. So what they're building it around as is when you get there's going to be knockouts or knockdowns. If you get knocked down, you're out, and then you just move on.
That's going to be hard.
And you just keep going and going until there's 2 left, and then there's 1 left. But if there's a limited amount of rounds, I don't know what you're going to do if all 4 are still in the ring. Now, if you just keep going and going and going until they give up, I'm down. Let's do it. I'm in.
At least like 10 to 12 rounds. They're getting a break.
Yeah, but that's still a long time for these guys.
Well, you need a winner. What are they going to do? Judge all 4 of them?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work. It's an intriguing concept though. I'm gonna take Nick LMAO. Because as far as feats go, his ability to go toe to toe against
Wingler.
Swingler is a big deal. My guess is whoever wins the survivor tag, unless it's B Dave, I mean maybe B Dave too, will go up against Pineda for like a vacant title. And I'm in. So as long as you can keep building this. I mean, as far as championships go, I know KSI's got a belt, Dean the Great's got a belt. Slim just vacated his, and then he's going to be fighting for a different weight class's belt. So then that leaves that 170 belt. I think it's 170. I don't know. The weight class is all kind of fucked up. That 170 belt open.
Yeah.
Or maybe whoever wins this fights Slim. I don't know, because Slim's fighting at a lower weight now. So
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
see.
what these guys fight at. I don't know if it's 170 or 165 or something like that. But whoever whoever wins this can potentially fight for a title. Hypothetically, you would like it to be like Slim can fight for 155, Dean the Great's 135 or 125, KSI is 170, and then you could have a heavier belt, like a 180, 190, 185, and that's your Salt Poppy. That's your Salt Poppy area. Whoever can fight there.
Yeah.
Which, I guess that leaves open for this. And they could just fight. So I don't know. I mean, the 170 belt's kind of in a chokehold from KSI. At least for these Misfits fighters.
Yeah.
Because they're
No
not
one,
gonna be no, because JJ's not fighting a Misfits fighter. Unless it's like absolutely a necessity. I don't know. It's very intriguing. But we'll see what kind of happens. But I'm gonna take Nick.
that's who I was going to take too. But now that you picked him, I don't think so anymore. I'll take Swarms.
If I wasn't, I'll tell you this: if I wasn't gonna pick Nick, I would have taken B Dave.
B-Dave.
Yeah,
I don't know much about.
Um,
I remember he did the tag team, but like Pineda carried that squad, so our duo.
Nick won it for him. Or not Nick. B Dave won it
Yeah,
for him.
yeah, but Pineda kind of like fucked him up before that. They were a little wobbled.
He did. He did do that. So I got a dead leg in my soccer game last night. I absolutely fucking floored somebody and I landed on top of him, and the dude's spine gave me a dead leg in my right leg, and it still hasn't recovered.
I'm really dead. Like I'm trying to remember. I was just like,
You get punched in the leg and then your leg just shuts down.
I've never really had that happen that much.
It just feels like a bruise like inside of my leg.
Yeah.
And then my ankle's kind of fucked too. Yeah, last night was a frustrating soccer game.
So you win.
Huh?
Take it. You didn't win.
We did not walk out with a W. We only had 2 subs. I didn't know. I thought we would have more. We just got tired. Too tired.
You gotta get
No,
your stamina up so you can play the whole game.
I did a 17-minute shift. My stamina was fine.
Fucking long. Were you
Yeah.
playing defense though?
For some of it, I
That
had
shit's
to I had to move up to fucking offense for a lot of tonight or last night.
all it takes in indoor is like one sprint, like forward and then back, and then you're dead.
And then you're dead. Yeah. So
Then you gotta recover.
yeah. Fucking I thought Bush was gonna die. He puked last week.
Did he really?
Yeah, that dude's gas tank has been an issue. Well,
Does he?
it's a little concerning.
Is there? You know what? Never mind. But yeah, I remember when we played the first time with him. Yeah, him and John's gas tank.
Yeah, I mean he does strong like burst and shifts, but it drains so fast. He's
you
dying.
got you have to pace yourself in indoor.
Yeah, he does not pay, and he's a very play hard for 30 seconds to a minute and sub out type of guy. But
That's
when
kind of
you
how I was, but
but when you have 2 subs, it's not a thing.
yeah, you can't do that.
That can't be a thing. And we tried too many like over the top through long balls, like because I can't play green 18 to Brett every time because we just didn't have the subs to like support him up there, so he was by himself.
Yeah.
So it was just like out of our hands type of thing. It is what it is. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up so I can go back to bed for an hour and a half. As
Why'd you
far
not
as
push it back an hour?
huh?
Why'd you not start the podcast an hour later?
Because I didn't know how long this was gonna take.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
As far as who won the riddle, somebody did win the riddle.
This is part.
A couple of people answered it, but I actually was gonna give it to somebody.
That was a good riddle.
It was.
No lie, we spent like 10 minutes.
Professionally with 3 TKOs.
Oh,
Pumped about
what the
him.
hell?
But yeah.
Yeah, we spent 10
In
minutes
order
after
to
the
win
podcast.
$5 and Dylan Miles. In order to win
struggling.
Here we
$5,
go.
answer for goes.
Okay, so I'm gonna play the riddle
In
here.
order to win $5, answer Fergoza's riddle. You have to be following the page and like the post in order to win. Put your answer in the comments below. Fergoza, give me the riddle. A man leaves home. He takes a left. He takes another left. He takes another left, and he returns back home. He's greeted by 2 men in masks. Who are the men? No fucking idea. So that's the riddle, bro. Yeah, but, so in order to get $5 for a chance to win $5, answer that below. The first person we see get the riddle right, we'll send you $5. In order to win
The winner of that riddle. So the answer was the catcher and the umpire because the baseball riddle. The what was it? The runner the guy leaves home. He takes a left, takes another left, takes another left. Baseball. It's baseball time. The winner was this person here, Blue. So congratulations.
Goza's riddle. You have to be following the page and like the post.
You win $5. DM me
Goza, give me the riddle. A man
on Instagram.
He takes a left. He takes another left. He takes
See,
another
I sent the
left,
comment.
and he returns back. He's greeted
So
by 2
hopefully he responds. The person who won it last week, I messaged them and they didn't fucking respond. So I can't. Somebody who won it on YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, I posted on YouTube. I posted on Instagram Reels, and I posted on TikTok.
Which one gets more views? By TikTok.
TikTok. Depends. Depends if it picks up traction or not. It's weird. Instagram Reels, you can either get 5,000 views or you can get 0. TikTok, I always kind of hover in that 250 view range. And that the TikTok algorithm stops it. It's not getting enough engagement.
Yeah.
And then YouTube consistently does pretty good views wise sometimes.
I think it's all about the wording too.
Yeah. So anyways, we're gonna do this. In order to win $5, we don't have a riddle set up. So in order to win $5, the first person to guess the number between 1 and 10 in the comments below, we will send $5 to. You have to be following the page and like this post in order to win. And if we see you get it right, we'll shoot you a little message. We'll shoot you a little Venmo. So leave your comments down there below. Doesn't hurt. Maybe you can win $5. Who knows? Anyways, I wanted to send a congratulations to the last winner on TikTok. His name is, or their name is, or her name is. I don't know. I didn't really look at the profile. Blue. So congratulations, Blue. Reach out to us. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. Ian's going to go back to bed, and then edit this podcast at work and then get it uploaded and processed, hopefully in a timely manner, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. So, yeah, Nick, do you have anything else to add?
Nope. I'm sorry, do you want me to say something?
I don't know. You want to say something?
No.
All right.
What?
All right, guys.
Actually, well,
Go ahead.
I just know you want to get back to sleep, so maybe I do want to say something. Tell a little long story, you know.
Thank you for everybody for watching. We'll see you next week on next week's episode of Forever Talking. Bye. Peace.
Cause you're like a bonfire, you're warm like the sun. You kiss like the ocean, I think you're the one. See you in my horizon, a stream I feel riding. Cause you're like a night.